Hello everyone, welcome to the road trip. We are just on our way now to Wolverhampton, just about to hit the M6. Looking forward to this one today. How are you feeling, Reds? You confident? I'm sure every single United fan is still on an absolute high, obviously, from what happened this week with Ronaldo news. The man is back, but today he's not here, and more serious matters are at hand. We're going to Molineux, a place that, if you follow me, you will know I detest. I cannot stand this place. It is such a bad luck charm. You could say I've been here, 4 times now? I've not seen United win once at Molineux. I've not seen United score more than 1 goal at Molineux. It's been a horrible place to come. The only time that we managed to win there was when the fans couldn't get in. That was the end of last season. Nothing game right at the end. Beat Wolves 2-1. Well, things have changed now. Looking at that Wolves team, you've got Bruno Sarg, or Sarge, however you pronounce it, in charge right now. He's changed up Wolves. He's changed them completely. So before, when we went to Wolves, we were dreading it because we got the Nuno, didn't we? We had the Nuno effect, the low block that OLE could just not handle at all. No matter what the occasion, what cup, league, any day of the week, night games, nothing changed with it. We just couldn't handle it, and we always scraped through. I should be confident going into this game because we've beaten Wolves the last 3 times we played them. I'm more intrigued to see how this new Wolves team shape up, because looking at them so far, the table, they say never lies, but the table does lie when it comes to Wolves. They've just not been able to finish the dinner. They've not been able to hit a cow's arse with a banjo. They've had so many shots on goal. It's been well documented. I think in the Premier League alone it was like 42 shots on goal in the 2 games, and they've just not been able to finish. You know what I mean? Jimenez is back. Adama Traore is a massive threat. Obviously, we've got one of the so-called United targets in Ruben Neves, always pulling strings and always seems to have a good game against United. But it's how they shape up today, Wolves. A lot of averages would tell you that Wolves are probably going to bag sooner or later. They're going to start scoring goals. Even if they converted 50% of them chances that they've had, they're going to start causing problems for teams. And if they do come at United in the way that they've been playing the first couple of games, then this should be a really good game. It should be a good watch at least. And I'm not surprised that it's on Sky Sports at R4 as the main Super Sunday game, because their attacking style of football now and the different way that they are playing, when you look at the way United play when they really shine, similar to how we played against Leeds, then it all comes down to it being a really exciting game, a good attacking game. And for me, I see this having plenty of goals in it today. I really do. I think it's going to be open. I think United should be able to take advantage of this new style of play, unless he goes and changes and goes low block, knowing if he's done his own work that this is how you play against Man United. I don't see it. I really don't see it. I think he is going to try and have a go at United today, Bruno. So I'm going to go, my score prediction today, I see it being a sort of, I've said 2-0 before on other shows, and I think that it still sort of rings me with me that is going to be the sort of result. But I would not be surprised if this turned out to be a 3-2, 4-2 sort of game. I don't see it being the stalemate it has been in years gone by with United in the Premier League and Wolves. The last 2 seasons have been the worst game in the Premier League. It's been awful to watch, and I don't think anyone would be tuning in if it was a Nuno game against OLE again, thinking that this is going to be a bonanza at all. But interesting thing with this one now is everyone is fit. We've got 4 players that are not fit and can play in this game, and we're not really fussed so much. We knew Rashford had time to come back yet. Jones couldn't give a flying whatever about Phil Jones. Henderson's only just coming back, and Alexis Telles is the only player that aren't available for today. So he's got a massive squad to pick from. He's got no excuse in any which way he wants to set this team out and play. I just hope that he does play Varane. I hope he plays Sancho, and I hope he really does try and take control of the game. Honestly, I do feel like now is the right time to bring Varane in. I think it's definitely the right time to bring Sancho in. He's had a couple of sub appearances, needs to come on. needs to start a game now for me. He needs to be given a chance. I always said, and I'm a big advocate of, you play the best team, not the best players. And people will say, well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And for me, you could say Lindelof's not done too much wrong, but I'm also an advocate for saying players need chances to play and perform and prove themselves. And that's what we've got with Varane right now. We need Varane to at least start a game, and we can then know and judge how he's going to adapt to the Premier League. He needs time. And I think him and Maguire is definitely the way to go forward for this game. Everywhere else, I think you're not going to see much. I think Sancho will come in for Martial. My team today would be Greenwood up front, Sancho on the right. You're probably going to see Pogba on the left. And then you're going to get Bruno behind them. Then it all comes down to that midfield, doesn't it? That's going to be the key question again. You'd have thought Varane and Sancho were the main talking points, but we know McTominay's not going to be able to play today. So where does he go? Does he go with the nightmare scenario that we had last week when we had Matic and Fred, which clearly does not work? Or do we go with Donny van de Beek maybe? Does Donny van de Beek and Matic work better for us today? I don't know how much of the ball we're going to have, because it all depends on how Wolves set up and how they go at us. Honestly, I see Wolves coming at us today, so I just feel like we need players who can pass the ball, players who can use the ball better. It's not about the energy side of things that Fred might bring today for me. I think today is a game where you need technicians on the ball. You need the players who can play that right pass, because there are going to be opportunities on the break where we need the guile of Donny van de Beek. Someone who can pick that pass in between the lines, who can link up with Bruno. We need to move the ball quicker. That was quite clear against Southampton, that we didn't move the ball quick enough. When you've got players like Varane and Donny van de Beek linking up then down the spine with Bruno, that automatically makes you play quicker. Sancho can then get in and do his thing quicker. Greenwood finds more space because their defence doesn't have time to set. It seems like it's easy to talk about, and it just seems like it's basics. But United haven't been doing the basics in these sort of games. Last week at Southampton, I was sat there. I've never seen such a sluggish start to a game. I seen Maguire get caught on the ball at the back and then hold his hands up as if to say, what can I do? And that was 2 minutes into the game. You can't start these games like that, because it gets the home crowd up. And we touched on that last week about home fans getting behind their team and then putting more pressure on United. We got away with that last season. Today is obviously the day when United can break that away record as well. So I'm not really bothered about it, to be honest. It would be the last thing that Arsenal have got. I thought Arsenal can actually claim they've got. But for me, going forward, today is all about the win. If we came out of here with a scrappy 1-0 win today, I would say, you know what, we're out of there. Was positioned nicely. We've got Ronaldo to come in, the international break. We'll just break it up a little bit and the season really starts. 2 games a week after the international break. Today is just about putting yourself in position, getting yourself up there, not falling too far behind. 10th in the league doesn't tell you anything right now because we're so early in the season, but you don't want to be too far behind when the games start coming thick and fast. You know what I mean? Because then you do 2 games a week. You've got a cup game, then you've got a league game, and it's harder to catch up when you know you've got West Ham at home in the Carabao Cup coming up. You've got the Champions League starting. You know what I mean? You're going to have to play strong teams, and these first 3 games of the season are just to put yourself in a position to go into that spell on a little bit of a high, and so you can attack the season. You don't want to be like Arsenal 3 games in, bottom of the league. You know what I mean? It's a long way to chase back against a lot of quality that's above us. So today is all about the win. It's about just getting through this game, getting the win. I won't say by hook or by crook or by any means. I know eventually at the end of the game we do win and we've just got through it and got a little bit lucky. You're probably going to accept it and go, right, okay, let's move on. But I just feel like this team now is in the perfect position with everything that's happened this weekend. I think the results went our way. Just before the international break, put yourself right up there. There's a chance of us being top today if Tottenham's result goes our way. But just to be nicely tucked in there in the top 4, going into the international break on the high of Ronaldo coming in, it will just set a good sort of vibe going in to the business time of the season when it really starts, like I said. So for me, a good performance today, a solid performance is what I want to see. You know what, we don't have to be pulling up trees, we just want to be solid with no mistakes, no stupidness, and this team will beat Wolves. It's as simple as that. There's no reason why this team cannot beat Wolves today, just by being solid and just by doing the basics simpler. That's how I see it. We've got too much quality, too many players in good form. We're adding more and more quality to it. Cavani's back today, hopefully. We may see Cavani come off the bench. I don't see him starting, but hopefully we'll see Cavani come back today as well, and that will be another big lift for the players as well. So, I mean, let me know, guys. Drop your comments in below. We're just on our way there now. I'm going to stick, you know what, I'm going with 3-1 United. I'm changing it up. I've said 2-0 before. Fancy 3 goals today for United. I think the high of what's happened this week, the boost the players have got of someone like Ronaldo coming in, I just think that United are just going to take that on, and I think we will end up winning today. I can see a performance coming. We're well overdue one here at Molineux. Maybe the new kit will bring it out of us, I don't know. We're in the new shirt again today. Sponsors will be loving that. But yeah, I do see United getting goals today. It's going to be a different game than what we used to with Wolves. Like I said, it's a different manager. Bruno is going to change Wolves and how they approach it, and I just think that it will play into United's hands a little bit more. And it's about time United really put Wolves to the sword. We're well overdue a good game against them, and I can see it happening today. You will see my vlog after the game. Will I be proved right? I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Are you confident? Drop a comment below. Let me know what you think the team's going to be. Hopefully he picks the right one. I'm hoping we see Varane. I'm hoping we see Sancho today. The guys are with me here. What scores are we going for, fellas? 3-0.
2-1 United.
2-1. Confident United are going to get the win. Let us know what you think, guys. Give the video a like on the way out as well. Subscribe to the United Stand if you are tuning in for the first time. You'll see my vlog after the game, guys. Hopefully I'm right, and hopefully United get the W, and we can go move and get up there, and then the season really kicks off, and then we can see Ronaldo back in a couple of weeks as well. Bonus. Guys, cheers for watching. Don't forget, comment, let me know. Speak to you soon.